It says I'm live, but I don't know if I am.
I haven't gotten a notification yet.
Uh,
Oh, there's my notification.
For me?
Look, there's people all in there.
I know they're there, but where it shows how many are watching, there's 0. So something's goofy.
Yep, and your screen is still black for me, but I see Sue. I see Katie. I see Janice Glines. I see Katie's going to check Twitter.
Whoops. Uh-oh. Well, I really wrote that right.
Hello, lady. Hello, lady.
Sounds like I'm Cockney, right? Not knock-kneed, Cockney.
Hello, lady.
Oh, now it shows that there's 2 people, so somebody's watching.
Yeah, I see them. I see Janice. I see Sue. I see Nancy. Katie.
Oh.
There's Johnny. Says no audio or video. There's Sandy Miranda.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I got to get a link to the group. I'm just going to go straight on there and see what happens. Let me get the link to that, but not through Yard Strings. I can't figure. I'm going to have to try and figure that one out another day.
Okay.
How to do it. I don't know what to do.
All right.
This will be fun. I know. I'm going to do a group where everybody can talk. That's going to be funny. Okay. Wait a sec. Well, not everybody is hooked up to talk, but let me get my link to the group. This is going to be hysterical. Hold on. Well, I hope it'll be hysterical. Copy. I'm going to or maybe I'll just do a regular one first. Okay, now I'm going to keep this open so that if people come over, maybe they'll read that. You know what I mean? So I'm not closing it off, but I am going to turn off my mic. Oh, I can't use my mic in 2 places. Oh dear. I am going to have to close it out. I know I'm going to leave, but you don't leave and it'll keep running, right?
Okay.
Will it?
I don't know.
You can turn your mic off. Don't leave. No, you got to leave too because you got to go over there. You can't use. Never mind. Okay, let me see what happens. Just hold on. I've never done any of this. I know it's going to say, sorry, but your camera is being already used. Blah, blah, blah. Live video.
It's telling me to join the group.
Huh?
Why is it telling me to join the group?
I don't know. Use camera. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to leave the broadcast. If you can see what I'm doing with the broadcast still open with you there, leave it open so they can see. But anyway, just stay there for a second.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to leave the video, so I'll contact you on Facebook if to tell you to leave or stay or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okie dokie. Whoops, I gotta leave. Hold on. Adios. Let's see what happens when I remove myself.
Hello?
Holy moly. Hello? Hello?
How did I get on there?
Can you guys see me?
I see you.
Okay. How did I get on there? Where are you? I see you. Can you see me on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Okay, good. Hey. I hear you, Susan. I don't know where I hear you.
I'm coming through StreamYards.
Yeah. I hear myself.
Hello?
What did Erin just send me? Status overview, real time. What's that? Ooh, down detector. Hello? Oh, hello. Who's this? confused. What's that? I'm so confused.
You need to shut down StreamYards.
Sorry, guys. Okay, this is what's going on. Susan is over on. You need to shut down StreamYards. Yeah, I'm going to shut it down right now. But then we won't be able to hear you.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm shutting it down. All right, you guys. Now, how do I do that? Okay. All right. So this is what's going on. Well, we don't know what's going on with YouTube. Some people are on, some people aren't. Some people can see, some people can't. So I went straight through Facebook, but I can't get Susan over here. There's a way to do it, but I can't figure it out like right now. So Susan and I are gonna have to do it. Johnny, you're assuming that you can hear the speaker on my phone. Remember, I have a dinosaur phone. Remember that. You could probably hear the same as we did before. Is this the right one? All right. Can anybody see me? Susan, can you see me? It worked? Oh, yay! Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, can't believe it. I'm like, hey, where did Susan go? Now she's gone. Okay, but can you hear me? Okay. Can they hear me? Oh, they can. Okay, because you said you could see my desk. I wasn't sure if they could if they could hear me. Hello, hello, hello.
Man, that was a fiasco.
That was insane.
Yeah, whenever I had to go out because when you came in, the mic was all staticky in StreamYard.
Oh.
Hello, hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
That was my Halloween picture. I was a week late.
Yeah, it looked like I would have given her all the candy I had for sure. Oh, well, now everybody that probably came and tuned in, they've left because, they don't know that we're back. You know what I'm saying? They just know it was dead, and why are they going to come back?
Well, that sucks because Katie was here. She didn't have Facebook.
Aww.
And Mary Atier was here. If somebody can send her a message, I'm not friends with her, so I can't send her a message. But and there's Paint Girly who was already live.
She was live, yeah.
Hey, Linda.
Okay, let me see who messaged me. Somebody messaged me.
Hey,
Now.
Sarah Buckaloo.
Sarah. Angie was about ready to get. Look at people were getting mad.
Hey, Allie K. Angie's always mad.
Oh. Okay, let me get
Ooh, Aaron Klossner. Aaron
I'm
in the
getting married, right?
Adirondacks.
I'm supposed to be getting married, correct? Correct.
No, Paint Girly got her.
Okay, good. Okay.
Hey, Patricia.
Okay. So let me. All right, ladies. Oh my goodness, what a crazy little teacup ride we were on.
Man.
Round and round we went. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody tagged me over in Phibbsville. Hello. Hold on, people. Oh, thank you, Terry. That's so cute. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So here we go again. Oh, we've already got 26 people. Somehow people. Thank you, Terry, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, those Fibs people, man, I tell you. They're loyalists, All right. So I'm a little flabbergasted. I'm not sure where to begin. Oh dear. Well, okay. When last we were together,
Hey, Artie Dar. On YouTube, Facebook, or YouTube?
last week,
Okay.
last Thursday, when last we were officially together, I was putting together this little album, and I made it out of cardboard from an old box. So if you have, I mean, depends what. Again, I'm doing this in the Apothecary / Asian, theme, but yours could be any theme. So, whatever you choose. But I would really like to see you do something with some trash, whatever, whatever theme you're going with. Find some kind of packaging or, something. This came out of a box that had
Hey, Mary.
like soy sauce type things. It wasn't soy sauce, but those kinds of sauces that go in Asian cooking. And so I had cut this out, months and months ago, maybe a year ago. And I go, aha, this is going to be my little book. And so I took some of the pictures that are in the kit along with scraps that, I don't, I don't throw anything away. I'm really bad, especially with my Asian stuff. Like little pieces like that, I do not throw those away. I throw them in a little pile. And I have several boxes full of all these little piles. And so I brought those out and started putting them in the album. And on some of them, I put the little picture on a little flip. Why? I don't know. Just thought it would look kind of cute. I think I wanted to use my washi tape is what I wanted to do. I never use washi tape, but I wanted to use the tape on here. And this is supposed to depict his mom and him when he was just a young lad. And this is his uncle who resoles shoes. And no, he's not from Seoul, Korea. He's from Japan. And just a lot of these things are leftover pieces that I have. Some of these came from the book of the pages that are in your in the kit, and some of these little things were in there also. And this is Glenn. We'll talk about Glenn much later, but this is Glenn. And I took the this and reduced it. I thought they looked so cute, small. So I printed that out, just reduced. And some of these you might remember. These are some of the collages I did when we did the other journal back in, when was that? March, when we did the Asian journal. So some of these, if you go back, they're there in the I think I posted them there in the group, but that was the collages that we did. And so that's what these are. And then again, just scraps of stuff that I have out of some books and newspapers and things like that. That's one of the collages I made. You can print that out if you want to go that way. And then this is one of the pictures in the kit. Again, more scraps and some of that little washi I have. That's also part of the collage that should be in there. I'll double check if it's not posted in there from way back when. I forget when I started posting them, but I thought I started way, at the very beginning. I'll post those collages in there if you want to print those out. And this is him playing with his kite on the corner street. And these pages is just that thicker paper that's in the kit, brown paper. And these are just scraps of mine. And that's in the kit. And last week I showed how we made this. So that's kind of fun. Now, the funny part is, remember I told you guys, of course I didn't do what I told you guys. I reminded you guys that, there's like two basic ways to do this. Make your stuff and then make your boxes to fit, or make your boxes the size you want it and then make the stuff to fit. Well, I intended this to go in here, but I I guess I basically forgot how thick this cardboard was. I knew that this could fit after we put the false bottom. I knew that this would fit, here. But then when I put the cardboard, it doesn't fit. It's not going to close. So I'm going to have to make another box where this will fit in, or just have this, separate. But as you can see, because I made this box the same depth as this one, even with nothing in here, when I sit this down, it it is not, it's not going to shut. So that is a lesson to you. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Measure, measure, and measure, or else you're going to have to make yourself another box completely. All right. So, and the other stuff we were going to do is to put these little books together. Where's the little covers? And they were just basic little stitches. So we'll put those together because I think a lot of people are going to miss all of this. So, but at least they'll get the repeat, right? At least they'll get that. So where are the ones I already made of these? I'm a little disoriented here. All of this got me a little Oh, and we got these to make. Oh, we got these to make. Yes, yes, yes.
Just a little discombobulated.
Yes. Just a little.
I know.
Okay. Okay, so these are the little books that, came from these little printouts. You guys have these little printouts too. And so I had made these little books. And with one of these, which one? The one with the bug. This bug. I just pretty much covered this all up so you don't see it because it looked kind of weird to me. I mean, it was supposed to, it's a shell, but it looks like some kind of creepy monster or something from the sea. I don't know what it looked like. I don't like it. I thought I liked it, but I didn't. So I ended up covering it up with just a little wax seal and a little piece of the pages. So anyway, that's that. So we can put some of these together and find some little papers to put inside of them. And then we'll make this little book too.
Oh, Katie made it back.
Yay! So we can do that. And then we have this little book that I made too. Those things are somewhere in your kit somewhere. I've lost track. And then we got totally off tilt here by showing this kit that I bought that I could not share with you because she doesn't allow you to share them. But if you guys wanted to get this kit, it's really fun. It's got all kinds of passports. Let me show you the whole thing. That way you can decide if you think it's something you might want to get.
Hey, Aaron.
Here are some covers. And these are some interior pages to the passport. There's a lot of pages. And spaces, to put photographs and stuff. I think it's like 3 or 4 full passports.
And there's a lot of pictures in your little.
Oh, yes, right. That came with that. I'll show you
in your cracker box.
Yes. Everything I'm showing you is still in the same kit.
That would be the Bohemian Crafter, Allie.
Yeah. And this was my fault. It prints right. I made a boo-boo there. That's not her fault. And what else? I'm trying to think. Was all this stuff in there too?
Yep.
I'm getting confused. I think so, huh?
Yep.
All of this stuff was in her kit. Oh, yeah. Now, I made the mistake it's a mistake for me of printing them all on cardstock. Some of these I would want to use this more like ephemera. I mean, not ephemera, but doing collage. And I would have rather have done that on just regular copy paper. But hey, I learned. Oh, and now he has those correspondence cards.
Hey, Karen.
Photographer, press. And she had, no, that's my stuff. Whoops. Hold on. I think this is her stuff. Again, this was my printer, I believe. I don't think it's the way it's supposed to print. But anyway, some moolah and an immigration identification card, and then a couple of cards for you to put. But all this stuff right here, plus.
Yes, Allie, it's a digital. Hey, Annie,
Hold
back.
Where the little people go? Okay. Where did
They're in the cracker box.
Cracker box? What cracker box?
In that round cracker box.
The round? Oh my gosh. I don't know how you know all this stuff, but I can't remember where my stuff is.
Because you said when I can't find these, I'm going to put them in this little cracker box that you called it.
Oh no. It's probably underneath something here.
Yeah, it's a little round tin.
A little round tin. I got quite a few little round tins. It's one of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now where is it? I was just playing with it the other day, the little men, right? Yeah, because that's where Glenn came from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll find it, you guys, because it's got some cool stuff. But I got way too much junk here. I was like super duper busy all day today, and usually I get a little organized to do this beforehand. Life has been a little chaotic past week, and I wasn't able to. Oh, here it is. Reason I didn't see it is I put these goofy stamps on top of the pictures, so of course I wasn't going to see the pictures. Okay, here we go.
Is that a picture like a tea picture or a picture like a school picture?
They were actually stamps.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay, so these pictures also come so that you can fill up your passports with different pictures. I doubt all these people would fit in your passport, but nonetheless, they're quite cute. And they come in this size. They're minis. And they look like people from different eras, different nationalities. Some look like they should be in the joint. Others don't. I think these are truly Timmy's lost relatives because they're not in his kit. They're still lost.
Ooh, that looks like somebody in drag. No, the one before that. Yeah, that one. And here
You look very Russian.
Here comes the linker.
Who? Oh, Darla, she made it?
She's late. She had to fix YouTube.
Yeah. on an international level. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yes, and they go on and on and on. I think this one's so pretty. I don't know what it is about her. I see a whole story there.
I found a picture of my grandfather when he was like 2.
Wow.
With his father and mother. Yeah.
Woohoo. You can tell that came from a
hey, Darla.
Old photograph. Do you want to go tell Susan we're here? Susan's over there making comments in the group, the Caboodle group. I think she's like watching the video and she won't know till she gets to the end that we're over here.
Who, me?
Anybody in the group, go tell Susan, not you, Susan.
Oh,
Susan Hale. Suzanne. She's over there commenting.
no, I thought she was over here.
Oh, is she here now? I don't know. Have I looked up even once? No. I just saw that because a little notification.
She got here at 7:52.
Okay, very good. Yay. Anyway, so you have, where's Lynn? So you have, let me put these over here because I think I might want to use these. Whoa, he's right here.
She might be over on Ustream at your other stream.
Oh dear. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. Okay, so I got a bunch of these. I cut a whole bunch of these. The ones that I used on there. That was fun. I hadn't ever used that little booger. So I used that one. So
there's Kathy D.
Hey. Yeah, we tried a couple of different ways, Kathy. I forget who was there at the first one. Then we lost that one, and then we went back again, and Johnny's sending photos. I don't know what the girl's doing. Oh, probably her gesso stuff. And then we went to Facebook, and then YouTube seemed to like got their act together, or our area did, and here we are. So this we'll play with, not tonight, but I am going to put some of these in in our box. I'll play around with it later, but just in case you guys are interested, that's where I got that from, but I wasn't able to share it with you guys because a lot of the sellers, some sellers will let you print them out if they're under a certain amount and share in your kits, and others, the only way you can use them is if you alter them and put them in a book and use them that way. Otherwise, you can't share it with, anybody. So that's why I'm kind of limited on when I find cool stuff like that, I can't include it.
I tell you what, if you start buying your ephemera from my Etsy shop, you can put it in any kit you want.
Have you opened it up?
Well, I will, because it sounds like there's a niche there.
There you go. That's right. All right. So you guys have this in the kit, right? And I made this little field notebook out of it. You also have this kind of thickish paper that I included in there. But of course, you can use whatever paper you want. I don't know. I like this paper. It's kind of, I don't know. It's thick and substantial. I just like it. So what I did is I think I tore it. I didn't want to cut it. I tore it because I wanted the little rough edges there. So let's just do that right now while I calm down and get organized.
Suzanne said, "Where am I? I thought I was here. I just posted on Facebook." Rosemary said, "Well, somebody go get Suzanne out of the Facebook group because she's over there."
So go help Suzanne. She's lost.
Where am I?
Go get her. So anyway, those of you guys that like things kind of rugged, if you're new at this, of course, you guys that already make your beautiful journals, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. But if you're new, if you want the little jaggedy look, I like to just rip the sides as opposed to, having a fine edge with the pair of scissors. So that's all I'm doing. And on this section up here, I'm going to tear that off so it has this little rough edge up here. And again, I'm just going to tear it. I'm not going to use the scissors. Can you hear Sammy? You usually hear him, Susan, right away. Oh, Susan's off right now. She's usually here saying, "I hear the dog barking."
I missed it because I was screaming at Betty across the house.
Oh. gosh. And for those of you, I mean, I don't want to be a downer or anything, but those of you that, come to my lives pretty regular, the saga I've been going through with Junior. And we finally had to put him down. It was not a happy time. Well, I shouldn't say it wasn't a happy time. Um, last week, um, last week was what I would consider a rough week for him because he already. I mean, okay, let me start all over. About a year ago, he needed help to get up off the ground. His muscles, I'm walking around here, I'm trying to find my papers. His muscles had really atrophied a lot, and he had really bad arthritis. And so it was harder for him to get up off the ground. Once he got up off the ground with the help of my husband and myself, he was able to walk. And he walked around, he had, he had fun. I can't find my papers. He had fun, and my husband and I had always said, as long as he's having a good time, we'll keep accommodating him and helping him, to have a fun life, and oh great, I don't know. Oh boy. And so we did that, helping him get up. We've been doing that for probably almost a year, seriously. To the point, my husband had already messed up his shoulder. I was messing up my back because he weighs 100 pounds. Okay. So it's 100 pounds dead. Anyway, so we did that for about a year, and then he couldn't get up anymore. No, what I'm trying to say is I'm getting a little confused here. For about a year, we picked him up, and then he was able to walk. And then about it's been now probably about a month that even though we could get him up, he could no longer, his legs could no longer sustain his body. His legs would just go crossed, and he couldn't walk after that. So, but he was in good spirits. He still barked. He still, wanted to go chase different things, even though he couldn't. He'd sit outside, and he was enjoying himself with the other dogs. He had a good appetite. He wasn't like in distress of any kind, but he was obviously, it was painful if we tried to get him up. So we just didn't do that anymore. And we just sort of like drug him everywhere. He wanted to go out, we drug him outside. He wanted to come in, we would drag him in. We had on a tarp, and we would just pull this tarp all over the place and move him everywhere. And we had to feed him and clean him and change his bedding. I must have done laundry like 3 times a day, keeping everything clean for him. And it was a job. It was a full-time job. Let me tell you. So then, I guess it was like last Wednesday, Thursday. Now remember, he can't sit up like a regular dog. When I speak of him sitting up is like in the prone position, and he just has like his chest and his head up, but he could never like sit, sit, sit. He could never do that. He was already just laying down and just, kind of had his upper body in an up position. And so like, yeah, I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday. He tried to do that, and he groaned. He wasn't able to even like lift his head up at that point. And we would help him, and then he could, but he couldn't do it on his own. So that muscle now, the upper part of his body, that muscle was already going to. So I looked at my husband, he looked at me, and I going, oh God, please, are we really going to have this conversation? I don't want to have this conversation. But we had already talked about it a long time ago that we were not going to let him suffer. As long as he was having fun and, he was enjoying himself, we'll just keep accommodating him and doing everything for him. But as soon as it got to the point where it was obvious that it wasn't in his best interest, so we're just going to put him down. So that was Wednesday, Thursday of last week. And then Friday, We tried to move him, and he had a grunt that he'd never had before. And that told me, okay, he's at a different level where now he's uncomfortable, he has pains in different places. And what really gave me the what's the word? The green light, let's say, is I don't know if you've had groups of dogs, you dog lovers. Sometimes you only have one dog, maybe at the most two. But when you get groups of dogs, there's this pack mentality, and it's very interesting to see how they interact with each other. And if you really pay attention to your animals, they tell you a lot because they're communicating with each other. And then if you pay attention to them, you find out things that you would not, I think, have known if you only had one dog. Um, but they all started acting differently around Junior. Um, the way they went to him, the way they acted around him. Sammy and Junior have never been friends ever, ever, ever. And Sammy started at night sleeping over by Junior's pillow. And that was like, okay, not a good sign. Not a good sign. And the other dogs doing other things. And then when I would pet Junior, and I would give him like a little rub down every night, and he made a little sound. And Kitty, Kitty is like, she's in charge of everything as far as being bossy. And she came over to me, and she got right in my face, and she goes, whoa, like that. Like she was telling me, cut it out. You're hurting him. And I'm going, okay, Kitty, I won't touch him there anymore. So the dogs were telling me this is it. He can't handle this anymore. We're giving him comfort. We know he's close to the end, and we're going to give him comfort, and you guys better do the same thing for him. So that's what we did. So Friday, we made the decision that we were going to have to put him down. And so, needless to say, it was not a fun weekend at all. Monday, I mean, like Sunday night, I was like a basket case. Monday morning, I thought I was going to up Chuck. But it was a beautiful, beautiful day. And Junior, when he was well, he loved to go for a ride in the truck. And so he got to go. We put him back in the truck. That was fun. That was an ordeal trying to get him in its truck. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Got him back there. It was like about almost 80 degrees that day with a nice cool breeze. Clouds are coming in and out. It was just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. And so he got to go for his little ride, and he went down there, and he was sitting out there, and they don't let you, obviously, they don't let you go in or anything. So we called, and we got there, and so then they let us know they were going to come out, and they were going to come and get him. And they said, under these, they usually, when you just go in there for medical reasons for the dog, they don't even let you go in anymore, at least at our place. But because they were going to put him down, they said, we could go back there. I said, no, thank you. I said, I'm not doing that. I can't do that. So we've had to put them down in the past because we've had lots of dogs. And so my husband, he's the brave one. He's the one that goes back there with the dog. And sorry. I thought I was going to be brave. Sorry. Anyway, so my husband went back there to put him down. And so the first thing they asked him is, have you ever been around, when a dog's been put down? And my husband says, oh yeah, we have. Because for those of you that have not done that before, if you have never done it before, really think it through if you want to be there, because every dog reacts differently. Um, we've had, I think, maybe 4 dogs with Junior. I think it's 4 dogs with Junior, and each dog is different. Um, it can be very, very simple, and it can be very traumatic for the owner because the dogs react differently. Um, Even if the same procedure is given, it's just, involuntary movements of the body and things like that. And you as a pet owner, you put other, you attach other things to what's going on to the animal, and it is unnerving for you if you're not used to it. But anyway, he was so ready. He was so ready. My husband said they just laid him down and they were petting him, and they gave him the anesthesia, right? They put him under first, and then they give him a drug that literally just, stops the heart. And they do it in two, what's the word I'm trying to use? Two sequences, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They put him under, then they give him the medication. I mean, the medication will stop the heart, and then like the last dose is like, will really take care of it. And he was so yeah, stages. There you go. He was so ready to go, that when they put him under and they gave him the medication, the drugs, my husband says like in 2 seconds his heart just stopped. He was gone. They didn't even have to do anything else. And the doctor says, wow, he was really tired. He was ready to go. So he's always been a fighter. He's never wanted to give up about anything. He's never backed down in a situation or anything like that. So that was just him. He was going and going and going because he was a fighter. But he was ready to go. So we are 100% happy with our decision. Of course, it's sad. Of course, it's sad. But we know we did the right thing. We did the responsible thing. If we kept him any longer, it would have just been selfishness on our part. It would have just been for us. It would no longer have been for him. But let me tell you guys, yeah, he was old for a Roddy. Exactly. Yeah, he lived a long time. Um, but it's so funny though. Let me tell you guys. I think you can appreciate this if you've got dogs. Until, or even if you have children, you don't realize the intricacy of your children until they go off to college or school or whatever. I did not realize that Junior was the noisy one of everybody. It was funny. I didn't realize that he was the noisy one. And because he was what I call talk, he would talk all the time. As soon as I would open the back door here in the studio and he was out on the porch, he'd be talking to me. He was always talking. And then if the other dogs came up on the porch and they got too close to him, because he was sensitive, he knew that he hurt. If they would get too close to him, he'd start, barking at them to get out of the way. And then, when, if he wanted to eat, he's barking. If he wanted some water, he would bark at us. We had to clean him up. He was barking at us. So he was like chit-chatting all day long. So after we came home on Monday, of course, it was quiet, but that seemed to be reasonable, because the dogs were wondering, well, where's Junior and all this. But by the time Tuesday and Wednesday come, my husband and I are looking at each other going, oh my goodness, it is so darn quiet, because our other three dogs, they don't talk to us at all. The only time they bark is when they're chasing the squirrels or if the cat goes down the alleyway. Other than that, it's silent. I said, I couldn't believe how noisy Junior was. Let me tell you, I couldn't believe it. So anyway, that was something I learned now that he's gone, how absolutely noisy that guy was. But he had a good life. I don't have any regrets. The other dogs, they'll get used to him not being around, I'm sure. It might take a little while, but they'll get used to it. Yeah, all they figure is they're going to get an extra portion of whatever it is we give them to eat. You know how dogs are. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I'm going to use, and thank you for listening to me. But, a lot of you guys, hear my stories about him, and you knew, I mentioned, I put it on Facebook and they had to put him down. So Just wanted to fill you guys in, let you know everything was good. Everything was good. You know, he didn't suffer and all that stuff. So, and it was funny because on Monday morning the weather was so nice, and we took Junior outside on the porch, and he was there, and he was, you know, sitting halfway up like he does, and barking at things, and just having a great old time. And my husband looks at me, I said, "No, we're not going to go there because tomorrow he could be having a heart attack and we'd be killing ourselves because we let him suffer. So no, don't even go there." Oh. All right, I'm trying to find my big needle. Okay, that's my big needle. So we're gonna sew. We already cut that up a little bit. You see how I cut the little bit of ridges around there? And I think I want a little bit more paper in here than I have. Maybe I need both of those in there. Oh yeah, I think I did that. That's what I was going to do, is put both of those in there. And as I mentioned before, I don't measure anything, you guys. That's just me. I don't measure.
I'm back.
Yeah, Susan had to go through all this recently too. This is not news to Susan, but she had a double whammy, poor thing. She lost 2
I have to
animals.
leave again if you don't stop.
I know, it's like, no. Oh. You just yeah, it is so tough. It is so tough. And you know, you guys, when I'm over here doing all this kind of stuff, you know, Junior would be sitting right on my husband's feet. He wanted, no matter where my husband went, Junior had to be there. So we had to drag him wherever it was my husband went. So my husband, like, he's really like, you know, I think it's worse. Actually, I think it's kind of worse for my husband. Because they were like inseparable. They were always together. And my husband did say, he goes, "I think this is the hardest thing I've ever had to do." And he's already put down like, what, 3 dogs. We had one that had cancer. We had one where when it was a puppy, it had parvo. And even though it survived the parvo, they said it does damage, you know, to the organs, and it wouldn't live like a regular life. But she lived to be 8 years old. She had a grand old life. Went across the ocean. We got her in Hawaii. She got trans what, not continental, same continent. Trans oceanic dog, whatever you want to call it. You can come back, Susan. I won't talk about the dogs no more.
I'm here.
She's back.
I'm here.
We have to give each other virtual hugs. Virtual hugs. Come on, virtual hugs. Let's see.
Man, Betty made a pot of beans and they will burn my face off.
The beans burn you. What are you talking about?
The pepper.
Oh. Well, my husband was so upset when he came home and goes, "You want to go get an ice cream?" I said, "Richard, you can't eat ice cream." He goes, "I think we should have some junk food." I said, "No, we're not going to have junk food." I can just see your sugar. It's just like, whoa. So I didn't let him. I said, "No, it's being bad." All right. So, like, we've been here, what, an hour? We've done absolutely nothing, but that's okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this stuff, whatever this is, Distress ink. You know, I like the way Distress ink looks, But I don't like that whenever you try to do something else to it because it isn't permanent, then it just really gets kind of messy looking. So you have to make sure like you're done as far as, putting wet stuff on your paper. I mean, you can't put Mod Podge over that because then it just kind of all smears and looks really bad. But I'm not a big person for putting the Mod Podge on top of, stuff like that. I just don't do it. I used to. I don't know more. I just leave it. Just leave it the way it is. All right. So I am going to. I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna. Again, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go in. Say half an inch. Let's say. I don't even know if that's half an inch, but I'm just saying it is. And I'm gonna poke a hole through there.
Poke a hole.
Poke a hole.
Hey, Barb.
and make sure it goes through. All right. And then I'll just figure out where I want to put that on. And let me get a pencil. Again, because, everybody's going to want to put it in different spaces. And then I just put little marks there. And then make another little hole. And I just get it, just a little bit over the fold. Not too much because you just got a little small space you're working with. And I just put a little mark. That's where that is. That's where that is. And then poke another hole. Right there. All right, now I'll put one right next to it for the other signature. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay. And did I do them on the outside or the inside? Where'd the book go? Uh-oh. Okay, Rosemary, where'd you do the book? I don't see it on the table. Is it on the table and I don't see it? Oh, no, I think I put it back in the tins, didn't I? Oh, did I? Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness, people. I don't even see the tin now. I told you. I've never been so disorganized. You thought you'd see me disorganized. Okay, where is the tin?
Hey, crafty kitty. There's emergency monkey.
Hey! Oh, here's my tin. Here we go. So how? Okay, I tied him outside. That's what I did. I just used different paper on that one. But... All right. So we did it outside. And it's just a regular old pamphlet stitch, or my version of it. I don't even know if it's a real pamphlet stitch.
So, no mail today.
Really? I got mail.
On Veterans
I got
Day?
Amazon mail. I got Amazon mail.
Yeah. And one of the guys that I train with on the phone for 12 hours a day, he's in Belgium, and it was a national holiday in Belgium.
Uh-huh.
So he didn't come to work.
But you did?
Yeah, I did.
So who did you train?
No, I'm being trained.
Oh, then who trained you?
The man from the Netherlands and some of the local consultants. But the guy in Belgium, he took off. And I tracked your package, and it said the 16th, and I did it on a priority 3-day.
What?
But you know, I took it to UPS first.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm such a weenie. I took it to UPS first, and I told them, I said, "Do you only do UPS here?" And they said, "Yes." I said, "Well, before I let you have my package, how much is it going to cost?" So he put it on the scale, and he asked for your zip code and all that, and he said, "Well, now it won't deliver until sometime later next week." I'm like, "You're an idiot. It's Monday." I said, "Forget it. I'll just ship it through pirate ship."
That's all I use. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that open like that because I'm going to tie these two little things together, I think.
That's some rigid string you got there.
It's the
the wax linen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That stuff is pretty substantial. So let me mark these. I forgot to mark both of them at the same time. That's okay. Canada's not doing too much better with their postal. Don't feel so bad.
That's ridiculous.
They're repaving the road in front of our house, and I was out on the porch on the steps over here sweeping, because I got trees everywhere, and all the leaves are falling down finally. And so I was out on the porch sweeping, and then the guy that's working on the road, he was working the stop sign, because they're making people go on only one lane. And I'm sweeping. I didn't even know. I didn't even see him there, right? Because I'm busy trying not to fall down the stairs while I'm sweeping. And he goes, "Hey, hi, how you doing?" And the way he said it was like he knew me, right? And I look up because I'm trying to think of who do I know is out in the middle of the street, And he was just being friendly. I had no idea who he was. But he just caught me off guard. "Hi, how are you doing?" I go, "Oh, okay." A bunch of friendly people here work these streets.
I'm not sure how to say. Marie Lita Pineta said, "What are you making?" She's making little books, little journals.
Yeah, here's what they'll look like. I made a couple of them already. And we're just making a lot of little small things that's going to fit inside of these boxes that we were making. So we have little cubby holes. And in this particular cubby hole right here, I put one of these little tin boxes. I haven't finished really decorating that because I just had to move on. But one of these little tin boxes, I made these little books, and the little books go in the little box, and then it goes in there. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now.
Now you need one of those little tiny bare aspirin tins.
Oh, I never find cute stuff like that.
Hey, Mitzi.
I love those little things. And whenever I think of that, it just gives me the warm fuzzies, because it makes me think of my grandmother, all those little tins she had everywhere. And
I know I did get that one. I lucked out and got in Johnny's sale just in time to get a strychnine tin.
I saw you getting that one. I go, "Oh gosh." And so these are just pulled up, and then I'm just going to tie these all together because it's so small, and you don't have a lot of pressure with all these pages because it's so teeny. So I'm just going to tie all this stuff together. I'm going to get it closer. I might get out of view here. I got to get it closer to give it a nice little tie.
Oh, she said I said her name right, but I'd be scared to say it again because I'm not sure how I said it. She said, your books are cute. Hey, Deneva. Sorry I was out a while ago. There's Vintage Soul. This is her first time.
Oh, welcome.
And there's Erin in the Adirondacks.
I love that. I just love her new name. Love it. Oh, is Lisa Jameson here?
I know the other Canadians here. Jennifer Jane.
Anyway, you guys.
Nope.
Lisa has an Etsy shop. I didn't realize she had one. She has an Etsy shop, and she made 2 journals. They're black and white journals. They are so cool. If I didn't have my own, I would get one. So if you guys, you know how many I have of my own. So if anybody was looking for a black and white journal, she had 2. I don't know if she sold them or not. They're really cool.
I was looking for a blue and white one, but there she is right there.
Who? Where? When?
Lisa Jameson.
There she is. See? Lisa, I was just talking about your 2 little journals. Put your what's the name of your Etsy shop? I can't remember the name of it. Or is it just under your name? Anyway, put the link there to your shop. Those little journals, they're not little. I mean, they're regular size journal. I call everything little because look, little. They are so cute. And I know the ladies out here, they like when I'm working around in my black and white. So I know there's some black and white fans.
Karen Porter, I need something to carry my strychnine in. She said it's called Reuse, Recycle, Rethink.
Oh, okay.
Darla put it in. Thank you, Darla.
Excellent, Darla. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, they're cute. They're really cute. Okay, so I'm going to now this has this kind of paper, it's just like ratty kind of paper.
Bye, Mary Kay.
But I think what I want to do, close this down a little bit like that. Keep that shut for a little while.
Yes, she did make the box, Vintage Soul. That is a which mailer is that from the post office box?
Just a priority box. It's not the flat rate. It's just priority, the small priority box
that has a little lid that lifts up.
Yeah. Oh. See, priority mail, but it's not the flat rate one. It's just the regular one.
And then she put the papers on. Those are the papers that she decoupaged. And if you're a member of the Caboodle Facebook group, you can print them out there.
Yeah, these are collages that are in the group. Darla, I'm sure in 2 seconds will have the link to the group. And once a month, I put together these kits, and then during the following month, we work on them together. And in the group, each month, based on whatever theme we're working on, I do this past month, I think it was like 4 or 5 collage papers. And then I just put them there in the Facebook group, and you guys can print them out if you want. Because I know not everybody can buy the kit, but you can print out those freebies and still kind of play along. So that's why I decided to cover this one with the freebie. That way, you can make a cute looking little box without having to buy the kit or anything.
Hey, Kim. Oh, and there's Darla with the link.
There you go. I knew it. All right, I think I'm going to use this bamboo paper to make this little one. So they'll be out of different paper. And this also was in your kit, somewhere in there.
That looks like an eyeball to me still. Like,
I
I don't know
know.
why.
It gives me kind of the creeps. I don't like it. That's why
Hello,
I covered up
lady.
the other one.
You put that in the chat earlier, and I
That
got
was
so
so
tickled.
funny. That was so
Hello, lady.
well, I
Hello.
mean, I thought it looked kind of stupid because I, wrote it all wrong. But then when you read it, I go, oh my goodness, that is funnier than I thought it was.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
Here's Iman says you showed up in my recommended. I'm very new here, but I really like the aesthetic.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank
there's
you very much.
Jonathan Villa Producciones, audio visuals. Greetings from Colombia.
Colombia, bienvenido. Okay, let me. I don't know if this doesn't cut too well with this because it's really, for being so thin and flimsy, it's actually pretty strong. So I might have to cut it. I like I said, I like to
Is that newsprint or tissue paper?
no, this is the bamboo
Oh, yeah.
calligraphy
Okay.
paper.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and tear it, but I don't think it will tear too well. I can't remember. I know I've tried it, but I can't remember if it tore or not.
They have some on
Oh yeah, it is.
Facebook I want to get by Dazo.
Yeah.
Hey, Patricia. Here's Patricia from Brazil. Man, YouTube really did fix.
Brazil. How do you say good evening? Boa noite? Is that how you say it? I can't remember. I have friends that speak Portuguese, but they're not from Brazil. They're from the Azores and from Cape Verde. So their accent's a little different.
Yeah, my production manager is from Brazil. But the paper I want from Amazon is a Japanese import, so it'll take a while.
Oh.
But it's like $5 for a package.
Oh, boa noite. See, I can't read Portuguese. I don't know what that. She spelled it out for me. I'm sure it wasn't close to what I said, but
Stick with bienvenidos.
A for effort. I'm giving myself an A for effort.
I know my production manager, he's going, why is it there and there's? Can you explain to me? there and there. Like,
Oh my goodness. The other day I went to I think that's Google Translate or something like that.
yep.
Because I wanted to see how you pronounced uncle in Japanese, right? And don't ask me now because I already forgot. But what was really eye-opening was when I wrote in uncle, and the way it was phonetically written in English, I would have never been able to say uncle. It does not look I mean, it was like it looked like a foreign language, and it was English. I don't understand. It was very strange.
Yeah. Because
Very,
they
very.
have like the upside down
Yeah, I
something
had
on there and
upside down curved thingamajiggers with
yeah.
accent mark stuff, and I'm going, what? What? So yeah, when people say English is very hard to learn, I believe it. Because it doesn't make English is never consistent because it's made up of so many different, it's influenced by so many different languages.
Yeah.
That there's like not one rule for everything. So it's yeah. All right. So I will turn these into some pages.
On your Facebook, it says, I'm pending. I guess to become a member, but How
I
do you
thought you
go
were a member.
about printing papers?
Hold on. You are a member. What do you mean? Oh, are you trying to get in on a different name or what?
Kim
Let me check
Stevenson.
what's going on. Let me see. One person wants to.
Oji-san.
Oh, but it's not you. That's not you. Let's approve Amber. You're not there.
Who?
You.
Kim Stevenson.
Say what?
Kim Stevenson.
What about Kim Stevenson?
She said she's pending.
Oh. Let me look. Let me look.
Is it Oji-san?
You know, I wouldn't remember if I saw it. See, I don't see her name at all. Kim, do it again. Because I don't see your request unless I already okayed it. Let me look real quick while we're here because I don't want it getting lost. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, members. Let me double check here. Find a member. KIM. Yeah, I don't see you anywhere. So, and I don't know if I can just add you.
You know what I bet happened? I bet Darla put the link to her Facebook group.
Oh yeah.
Go approve her at your site, Darla. Hey, Hassan Gujag. Hi. I'm here to learn something new.
Fantastic.
Okay. She said she's all set.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I won't worry about that then. Okay, let me close that out. Okay. All right. So let me get this cut here.
Darla says I don't have a Facebook group.
She just runs a few of them.
Hey, Rich. I think they opened YouTube. They must have cleared out some lines.
Yeah. Who knows where I'm showing up now?
All over South America. Yeah, hard to say my last name too, Hassan. It's okay. Gugali. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to butcher it.
I had what I thought was a simple maiden name and nobody could pronounce it. I thought it was simple. It was said all kinds of ways.
My last name in Polish means green. Ah, Hassan is watching you from Morocco.
Oh, my favorite place. Oh dear.
How awesome is that?
You guys know that, right? You already know I'm not making that up.
Well, we know now.
Well, hello. What was that theme of all that stuff I put together?
Asian.
No, before that.
Fishy.
No. No. Oh my gosh.
Frida.
No. I'm going to put this on there. I like it with the red.
The Silk Road.
Thank you.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
I'm new here.
Oh, maybe. Well, I'm turning that into a kit because a lot of people that.
Caboodle trivia. Go, Jonesy said. Exactly, Allie. Doors was the next thing out of my mouth.
No, but that's okay. That's good. So no, that's kind of good. You guys didn't know
Jennifer
because
Jane knew.
yeah, but she's been with me forever.
Oh.
So I
Yeah.
expect her to know. I'd be disappointed if she didn't know.
Sarah Buckaloo said Persian Road.
She's close. Sarah.
That's a rug. Persian rug.
Sarah, talk about animals. Sarah has like
Sarah,
a zoo.
smile. I know she was on live with
Yeah,
us.
she's got a zoo, that girl.
Yes, she does.
All right, so I'm gonna get this close to me so I can see what I'm doing here, guys. So I'm just gonna do a, one of these stitches on that. But it's so tiny over here.
Well, then do a tiny stitch.
I'm just gonna do the pokey holes right now. Right there. I don't think Morocco reminds me of Native American.
Road to Morocco.
Okay, let me put the little mark on there. And a little mark right there.
Oh, I did. Yeah, $10 I did get the September digi
For.
from Robin.
And which one was that one?
That was the Asian print.
Oh, I got that one too. That's the only one I've ever bought. I got it. Also.
And then she had one that was I think this last one she did was because she used to volunteer for the Library of Congress, repairing books and things. She learned how to repair books and all that. But she had some digis of the insides of the marbled pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to get the needle through this. Because even though, like I say, this is thin paper, it's tough paper.
A while ago you said because I really want you guys to go out and play with trash.
I do. The coolest stuff that you can make stuff with is trash. It ends up being the coolest stuff. I'm serious.
I tell you what, I put your first batch of leaves in the trash. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean?
Well, because I picked them and I put them on the counter.
Yeah.
And then I went out back and I picked some other leaves and I put them on the counter, and we thought we were going to have company. And Betty said, I don't know what those leaves are you have on the counter, but they stink. So I had them wrapped like in paper, and she put them in a bag and put them on my file cabinet in the office. And I forgot about them. And when I went to open them the other day,
oh, they fermented, huh?
Oh my God, it was like Webby. OMG, I told Johnny, I said, I'd rather somebody just poke me in the rear with a hot electrical poker than have to mail anything. I don't like mailing stuff. I don't mail letters. I don't mail birthday cards. I don't mail my bills. I don't mail anything. She's like, it's okay. It's okay.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
But then when I went on Pirate Ship, they gave me a big old discount on your box.
Well, there you go.
I know, because I was like, man, this box is going to cost a lot of money to mail.
Yeah.
Because it was like, and then it said, How long is it? How wide is it? How tall is it? How much does it weigh? What's the zip code it's going to? What's her email address? And I was like, OMG, Betty, get in the car. We're going to drive to Arkansas and drop off this damn box.
Oh dear.
What's the best part, Johnny?
I guess the price. I would guess. I don't know.
I don't know. What is the best part?
I guess you missed out on the best part. How sad.
Oh, because I called her because I figured out the pirate ship part of it. Then I had to go into my postal notification account to schedule the pickup, and so I sent her a message. I said, "Hey,"
Hey.
I said, "is it priority? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this?" And she said, "Well, look at the label you printed out and put on the box." I was like, "Oh, okay. 3-day priority. Thank you."
Oh my goodness. The things you do for me, Susan. I appreciate it.
I should have went. I thought that little postal place down the street. I didn't know it was just USPS. Otherwise, I would have had to go to the hardware store to mail it. Because that's where the post office is, inside the Ace Hardware.
So these I'm just tying side by side. This one I tied it in the middle. And this one I'm just going to tie over here just to be different. Side by
It's like
side.
a little matchbox.
Yeah. And because I did it kind of long, maybe I'll put a little bow.
We'll put a dangle
and see what it looks like. It might look too goofy and we'll just cut it off. Whoops. Well. And then again, maybe we won't do that because it's not quite long enough.
So I saw a meme on Facebook, and I can't repeat one of the words in the meme.
Okay.
But it was so funny to me that Betty's like, "Okay, you need to get over that already." So it said, "You know how you go to Walmart and you see an associate and you ask them, 'Where is so and so?' And they say, 'I don't know. This is not my department.'
Yeah.
Then what the hell are you doing over here?" But hell wasn't the word, but it was like, then what the hell are you doing over here? And Betty told me a while ago, she said, "Will you please just go to Walmart and ask them that question so you can get that out of your..."
Okay, so now we have a bunch of this stuff hanging all over the place. Now, some of you people are very particular and you want your thing to look really like neat and pretty and cute and all that kind of stuff. And there's a place for that. It's just not in my drawer. I like my stuff all over the place. So I'm going to leave that out, but I am still going to
kind of like a Walmart employee.
I'm not wearing blue.
And what the hell are you doing over here? I hadn't been to Walmart in 2 years. I can't wait to go. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to go,
Isn't there one at every corner where you live?
Yeah, but I don't go.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Yeah. So I'm going to go and I'm going to go, can you tell me what aisle your caboodle kits are on, please? I don't know, ma'am. I don't work in this department. Then what the hell are you doing over here?
Oh, God. goodness. They don't pay those people enough to get abused like that.
That's like when you go to Michael's and you ask them, "Where's your gelatos?" Man, we don't sell ice cream here.
I could not believe that. That was like, what? Oh. Okay, so I'm covering this guy up. Oops. I just don't like him. But I do like Mount Fuji. So, is this a real stamp? Oh, yeah, it is. Hello.
I do. I have a Walmart outfit, Lisa.
It's got the sticky back. So, we're going to leave the 1902 just because it's cute. So, we'll leave that.
We have a shelter in place.
All right. So, we have our little books. And then you can still, add stuff to them, stamp them, whatever it is you want to do. It's just to make them cute. And something like this, if you knew how to do calligraphy, this is the perfect paper for it. That's what it's made for. But you could glue on it. You can do whatever you want to do. And this you can glue and paste and stuff. So those little books are done. This one, what I did, let me get the pieces parts to this one. Where are all those pieces parts?
Hassan had a question.
Yeah.
Do people buy these things a lot?
Yes, the answer is yes. But it's a what? It's a specialty group of people, I would say. It's not for everybody, but basically there are groups of people that love paper and all kinds of things made with paper. Whether, their books, their cards, their journals, mixed media with art. There's definitely people that gravitate toward all things made from paper. And you just happen to find a group of those ladies. All right, so this one, what did I do? I got to remember exactly what I did.
You covered your left eye.
I can't remember if I put it on another. Yeah, it's on another piece of paper. See, I'm already forgetting. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. But this book, I just made it really thin with just a few pages, but you can, put a spine on it and make it thicker. But, going inside of the boxes, I wanted to keep things pretty much flat so it would fit. So.
Hey, CJ. You getting snow? Undies or swimsuits or flesh-colored stretch pants? Or pajamas?
And then I'll cut this one down. To be about the same.
So did you see Timmy's new color?
I did. I wasn't very impressed. There's not many greens I like.
Hassan said, I'm going to subscribe to your channel because this kind of art should be followed and encouraged. I like it.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Hassan. Maybe we can get her to go do a retreat in Morocco.
Woo-hoo! Well, that's all crooked. My goodness. Let's see if I can straighten this out.
So that is so funny that when I said in chat the other day at somebody's, I don't know where it was, that I bought a napkin from Serbia.
Yes.
And it says 9 weeks to be delivered.
And what does it look like? I may have it.
No, you don't.
Why?
Because I bought the last 4.
How do you know I didn't buy the ones before the last 4?
Why are you shopping in Serbia at the same time I am?
I've had mine for several months. I like for you to know. What does it look like? What is it?
I'm not telling you because
tell me. It would be funny if I have it sitting right over there. Tell me what it is.
It's pink.
What?
It's pink.
With what?
I bought a pink napkin from Serbia.
But what is it?
It's a cupcake.
I definitely did not get a cupcake. Okay, winner, you got the cupcake, not me. No, I'm not going all the way to Serbia for a cupcake, honey.
I did. I did. Betty looked at me like, do you have a fever?
I'm just going to put this on here, and I'll glue it on before I cut it, and then I'll trim it.
I do hate pink, Leslie, but she wouldn't shut up. Okay, I sent you a picture of it.
Okay. Okay, I have to see this. Hold on, ladies. I have to see this. And if I have it, I'll scream. Nope, don't have that at all. No way, Jose. That's a pretty cupcake though. I must admit. Okay. So I'm going to glue this on here because we're going to create this little book. And I'm just going to glue this. I put a little bit of the distressing ink there just to cover up the edges. And after I cut all that, I'll do some more there. So let's just glue that down.
Yes, I bought a Serbian cupcake, Annie Mae.
The reason I thought we might have gotten the same one, let me show you what I got. I've seen some other people have it, but I ordered, like I said, I ordered this a long time ago. And I got it from, oh, excuse me. Oops, where'd it go? Hey. I know some other people had them, but by the time I saw them, they were all gone. So I went looking for them, and it just turned out that it was in Serbia. I think Nikki had these, but they were all gone. I got this one.
I have that.
Yeah, I thought you did. And then I got this one.
Nope, don't have that.
And then I got that one.
Don't have that.
And I got that one.
Don't have that. Now, why would you think that I would even remotely come close to buying any of those? Don't have that.
Well, this one here is the one I thought you may have gotten. I got this one in Serbia too. That looked like something you would have.
Did I get that from Nikki?
I don't know. I got that from Serbia.
Okay, you better set one of those to the side because I'm not sure. I'll send you a cupcake.
Please do not send me a cupcake, but I'll send you one of those. And I got this.
I know. They are the land of napkins, Annie Mae. They had some cool napkins.
And I absolutely love this one.
Oh,
I think
yeah. It looks like a. Is she drunk?
she's drunk in love.
Oh.
And what else? I think that was it. I think that, let me double check here. I thought, okay, I'm pretty sure I got that from her too.
And then I saw Johnny had the Four Season ladies on napkins.
Well, I have those on tissue paper.
I know, that's what I told her. They're from Serbia, Lisette.
I think that's it. Now, for sure, I think that's it. So anyway, that's what I was busy doing in Serbia.
Okay, well, I just went to Serbia for one napkin. Now everybody wants to know where you got them from.
You're gonna have to tell them because I'll have to search my history.
I don't know.
I'll
who
search
you got yours from.
Oh, well, there's Serbia. How many people in Serbia are selling napkins?
Well,
I'm pretty sure we got it from the same person. Okay, so I'm just going to use a glue stick to put this down.
I got mine from Successful Story.
I'll have to double check. Like I said, it's been a while since I got it. I'll have to check my history.
Yeah, Successful Story on Etsy. And of course, I had to go search, and every time I searched, it kept bringing me strawberry shortcake. I was like, no.
Well, where did you see it that you had to look for it?
I saw it on a YouTube video.
Oh, it's your fault. You saw it. And you made it sound like it was Betty's fault.
No, it's for me.
Okay.
And then I started watching this lady on YouTube. And she took a dollhouse, or I don't know if she started with a dollhouse or what, but I think she's doing it now all in cardboard. But it took her 11 years. And she made this dollhouse. It's huge, and it's the Addams Family.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. She made the characters. She made Cousin It. She made Thing. The house is awesomely cool. Oh, Annie Mae said she saw that. Amazing. I subscribed to her. Then I subscribed to a lady that she did some kind of where they traded household items, kind of like you did with Diana. So they told, yes. But this other lady will go to the thrift store and like buy a ceramic animal that like sits there, like she had a pig and she had a rabbit. And like the ear was broken off of the rabbit or something. And she took and made like these clay ram's horns on him and then poofed out his cheeks and turned it into a completely, totally different animal.
Oh, wow.
And wrapped twine around the horns. And oh my gosh, it was just, hey, Stasia, she's doing a dollhouse. Cool. Oh, Stasia watches her too. I love her. Yes, Bentley House Mini, Sue. Thank you. It's amazing. I told Betty I wanted to decorate the inside of the house like the Addams Family. I said, she said, okay. And she kept on doing her thing. And I said, For real? I could do that?
Like, what's her name? What's that lady's name that did her whole house that way?
Oh, yeah. That's the
And she
blonde-headed
did, and she
lady.
bought a new house. She moved.
Yes. To New York.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Aaron. Look at Aaron being a little Miss Adirondack mod.
Oh dear.
So I'm late to the party on this Addams Family dollhouse.
Hey, but at least you made it.
Oh man.
Okay, so now we got to pick the papers we're going to put in here. And again, I don't want to make it really thick because it's got to fit inside our box. I mean, if you choose to put it in your box, which everything I'm making, I'm throwing into the box. So
what you going to do with the scripts?
What scripts?
The prescriptions.
Oh, them. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking I want to make another little, I don't know, like a little, not a book, but what am I trying to say? Like a little tiny mini folder where you'd put them in,
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking, but don't quote me.
Hey,
I'm not sure.
Coco Noel, where have you been?
Hey, where's she been?
I don't know.
Is she going to tell us?
I don't know. Sue said she just finished making a couple of mini syringes, stethoscope, and doctor bag for the caboodle.
Oh, who did?
Sue LePage.
Wow. Are we going to see pictures?
I can see you doing that, Barbara.
We need the pictures. No! We want to see them now.
Wow.
No. Okay.
That person had a tonsillectomy.
That's something. Number 10. Let's see. Again, what kind of papers do I want to put in there?
Where is Elaine?
Tonight I don't know. I saw her posting in the group. I think it was yesterday or day before.
Coco stalking Rosemary's Jelly videos.
I don't have. Well, I guess I was gonna say I don't have that many, but I guess I really do, don't I?
Especially when you're gonna make a black and white book.
Yeah, I go kind of crazy with those. That's right. That's right. All right, let me see. I'm thinking what might look kind of cool in here is if you have the modern ledger paper, like that, the green stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think that might I think I have some scraps of that.
I'm sure you do.
I mean, I know I have some, but I wanted to see if I had some scraps. I've got, well, these aren't scraps, but they're sitting here from another journal I just finished.
So Hassan said, you guys are awesome and full of energy.
Yeah, we'll be here for, well, I don't know how late tonight, but we're usually around for a while. I made some, I haven't put them in the shop yet. Like I said, I've been very distracted lately. But I did make these what I called winter, what did I call them? Winterish, farmish, countryish kind of little journals. I don't know. I guess whatever you think they are, that's what they are.
With the farm animals?
Yeah, but anyway, I put some of this paper in there. That's why I had it handy right here. So let's get a width of paper. That's already folded though. Let's start with a fresh one.
Have you ever done a jelly plate transfer with Nat Geo?
Me?
Yeah.
I tried. I don't remember if it was successful or not. I don't think it was successful.
Those are better for citrusol.
Yeah, citrusol. Definitely. So that.
That'd be for his services. So he'll have like tonsillectomy,
Yeah.
paid in full, 2 chickens.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's see if that works out folded. Yeah, I'll just round off the edges, and that should be pretty good, that size. So let's make a couple of, and they don't all have to be that size, but they can't be any bigger than that. Let's just say that.
Haven't heard from Melissa lately. Have you seen her around?
I did. Where? I'm trying to remember where. But yes. But then the way my brain's been going, it might have been, 4 or 5 days ago. I don't know.
I saw you at Sarah's cell the other day. I was lurking.
Sarah
So Creative or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Yep.
Went over there. Yep. She's a sweetie. She doesn't do her sales very often, so she forgets like what she's supposed to be doing. I like this color. Is this what you gave me, Sarah? Sarah, did you give me this? Somebody gave me this. I'm thinking it was Sarah. Sarah. Is she still here?
She pops in and out.
For some reason, I don't know why, I'm thinking it was Sarah that gave me this.
I'm doing well, Coco. I'm working 12 to 14 hours a day, so I don't get out much. Good night, Geneva. Have a good evening.
Good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for finding us.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, we were all over the place. But it seems like when we all came back, I was in a whole different algorithm for people, right?
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what algorithm I ended up in, but I got a lot of cool people popping up, so that's nice.
Colombia, Brazil, Morocco.
Yeah, I got the happening crowd.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe Darla put the fix in for me.
Good night, Angie. Yeah.
Like I say, I'm not going to put too many pages. Whoops, where'd the other page go? 1, 2, 3.
Sarah said she don't remember. Oh, but she has a sack full of stuff for you with some more ledger paper.
Hello. I use that stuff a lot.
I felt like Steve Martin on The Jerk the other day, because when I went upstairs to get the owl mold,
Mm-hmm.
because of my knees, I take my recyclable shopping bags.
Mm-hmm.
If I have stuff that needs to go upstairs, I'll put them in the bag so I can put it on my shoulder and take it up. So then
Yeah.
I have empty bags up there that I forget to bring down. So I was like, oh, while I'm up here, I need to grab my jelly plate. Oh, I need my jelly plate and these 2 brayers. That's all I need. Okay, wait, I need my jelly plate and these 2 brayers, and I'll take this box of paints, but I got to dump them out in this bag. Oh, and I better grab some metallic paint. Girl, I couldn't even get the bag down the stairs. I had to lift it, put it one step, and step down. It was so heavy
Oh,
with.
how funny.
Yes, Coco working from home till Monday. I have to go in. I sit down at my desk at 5 in the morning and I get away from my desk at 7 at night.
And then I bugger at 2 to 7.
Yeah. All right, Hassan. Thanks for coming. Come back and see us. We'll be here every Wednesday.
Thank you.
Enjoy Morocco. It's horrible, Leslie. Good night, Terry. Have a good night. I know you got to get up early and go to work.
Okay, I'm just going to put these. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 12, 24. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Never mind.
You have a corner rounder?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. I'm going to trim these back a little bit before I do that. Came out just a little too much.
I don't think I've had any days off, Leslie. And I can't have any days off now until at least the end of January. Oh, you have a fancy corner rounder.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Oh, see, now you have a cute little book. And then, again, we just did, I don't know if you can see it too much, just a real simple stitch right there. And it's folded it. I mean, it's tied inside. So we'll do that.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Just right back there.
Good night, Lisette. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. And I want to put something here. Some kind of something. I'm going to glue something down.
Something medical. Put something medical there.
Something medical. There you go. Something medical. See, that's the problem. I printed most things in what do you call it? Cardboard.
Good grief, Leslie. I hear you. I feel you. I'm just happy to be working. That's all I can say.
Oh.
What is that?
What?
It looks like a torso with a bonbon head or something.
What?
Right there above your hand.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, it shows how to wrap the bandages around the shoulders.
No, I'm looking at it. Looks like it's got a bonbon for a head.
Oh, that's her head.
Okay.
That's her hair. That's her hairdo.
That's for a broken collarbone.
It's from the 20s.
That's
Give
what they
her a
do.
break.
That's what they do for a broken collarbone. Yes, exactly.
How about a
Yeah, poop emoji.
you guys? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what we do. It's getting cool in here. Yeah, I better put the heater on. I mean, really cool.
Poopy head.
Poopy.
Darla said that.
Well, if Darla said it's okay.
Oh, then it's cute.
Yeah.
Sexy Bob bonbons. There you go. I tell you what, I tried to find some paint on the Arteza website. That is the hardest site to find anything. It never would pull up what I wanted.
Really?
No.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, it's not. It's kind of like the Etsy search engine.
That's really no fun.
Exactly. Stinking cute, Barbara.
It's so funny. You go to, at least when I go looking for something, if I know a new person said something about a shop or something, so I'll go in and I'll type it in. And let's just say it's, you know, like what? I don't know. Fuzzy kitty cat, right? So I type in fuzzy kitty cat, and then it'll say, however it says that they can't find it, but then it says, or did you mean fuzzy kitty cat? And that's what I typed in, right? They can't find fuzzy kitty cat, but they go, or would you like to see fuzzy kitty cat? Like, that's what I just typed in. It does it every time. Even when I type myself in, Rusty Peacock. Sorry, cannot find blah, 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 blah. Did you mean the Rusty Peacock? Yes, that's what I typed. I don't know. I haven't figured out Etsy yet.
Darla said she thinks Etsy search has gotten just a little bit better. Still not great, but seems better.
Well, I don't know what you're looking at, but it's not what I'm looking at. And it's mainly my shop.
Well, I'm sure she ain't looking up fuzzy kitty cat.
I know. Well, she's not looking at my shop either. Type it in right now, and you're going to see it's going to say, sorry, we can't find that. Or were you looking for the Rusty Peacock?
I've never had it say that.
What?
I've never had it say that. That's why I had to heart you and favorite you and all that.
Oh, it was too funny. I'm going to put some of this and some glue. I'm going to double whammy it because it's the cover.
I'll pet that dog. Yes, Coco, it is very risky to query fuzzy kitty cat on the internet. That's like me. I did a search to see if anybody else had my name. Oh Lord. I didn't even know they let them put that kind of stuff on YouTube.
That's the crazy part. They won't let us put content to how to make a kid's journal because it's meant for children. But you can do everything else. It's okay.
So Lucy said if she Googles Rusty Peacock Etsy, she finds it. But to find you on Etsy itself, forget about it.
And see, that's the problem. If you Google me, that's considered their advertising, which means if you Google me and then you go and you buy something from me, then Etsy gets a piece of it. That's why they do that.
Oh,
They
that
don't
makes sense.
want you to find you through Etsy. They want you to find them through a second party, third party, whatever you want to call it, because that's their part of their advertising. So all of a sudden, bingo, bango, they get a piece of your action.
Uh-oh, Leslie's in Serbia.
What?
Leslie said, "Oh my God, I'm looking at napkins."
She found it.
So Darla says when you're searching, if you click in the search bar after you put your search in, click on it and it will give you an option to find shops. Darla said, I can type in Rusty Peacock and select shops and it comes up.
Where? Where is she typing in Rusty Peacock?
What I just said.
Where?
If you click in the search bar.
Search bar where?
Etsy.
Oh, okay.
After you put your search in, click on it and it will give you an option to find shops.
Well, I am going to have to try that.
That's like, what was it I looked up the other day? Well, it certainly wasn't the cupcake napkin because that didn't work, but something I was looking up on Google and I'll be dang, man, I opened up Facebook and every other thing was that I was looking for.
Yeah, we're all interconnected. Doesn't matter what you open up. They know what you looked at 5 minutes ago.
Oh, yes, Lucy, that's what happens with those sites. Sue sent pictures of her syringes and stuff to Aaron so Aaron could send it to you.
Okie dokie. Oh,
Darla said it did not do that in the past, the search for the shops.
So how many people that are not techie even know that you can do that? Except for Darla. How many people besides Darla knew that? Huh? Even when Etsy changes their policies, they will send you information, but it's limited. And then they said we'll be giving you further info. And this is talking about things they're going to charge us for as sellers and stuff like that. And they go, and we'll be giving you more information soon. The soon never comes, and the policies, and right on there it says the policy is going to take effect, like say in a week, and then you never hear from them again. So it's like, okay.
If it don't have a T code, I don't know how to search it. I think Betty is hooked
On Serbia?
On the news. That's all I'm going to say. The news.
Oh. I was wondering why we didn't hear her chit-chatting with you.
No, she's
mesmerized, huh?
On the news.
She's on the news.
I wake up every morning at 2:30 and the news is blaring. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
Hello. Hello, I got to get up in an hour. Hello. Uh-oh. Auntie Mame said Etsy changed a lot when their new CEO came in. Luckily, he's a good guy.
Well, I haven't seen any good changes yet. I'm still waiting.
Well, all I know is I have to believe them because when I was scrolling through my Facebook, the little suggestions up there was your black and white glue book.
Yeah, you know why? Because we were friends. So that's why I popped up for you. And why do they need to tell friends that their friend has something to buy? Because they figure, oh, she's bought from her before, so let's send her over there so we can get a piece of that. They're not stupid.
You know what? They give you, if they harass you about that, you just call me and I'll send them a copy of my damn PayPal, me and Betty's PayPal account. And I'll tell them, oh, no. I am a frequent buyer over there.
Yeah, she's on speed dial
That's right.
on my address.
So if we're friends and I know she's selling this, then what the hell you doing over here?
You aren't even Walmart.
That's right. This ain't your department. You need an X-ray.
An X-ray.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to print some. I haven't been able to find any that were like interesting to me. And then I found a few on Etsy. But they wanted, I'm talking about digitals.
Oh.
But it came with a bunch of other stuff I didn't want, you know?
Man, if I could have made it back up the stairs again, I could have sent you the Tim Holtz X-rays. I didn't
You
even
should
think
just let
about it.
us pay you through PayPal. Oh, you know, Darla, as much as I complain, and I do complain about Etsy, it's less work for me to just list it than to do the PayPal thing for me, unless I'm just well, you know, it might be just mentally I'm not wrapping my head around it. To me, it's a lot more work. I don't know why, but it is. I think where it comes in is keeping track of who ordered, who already got sent out, who already got the money from, all that kind of stuff. I don't know, for some reason, doing it the PayPal way, it just seems a little more overwhelming for me. I don't know why. I can't even tell you why. And when I put the listing in Etsy, it's like no stress. The money came in, I hit print, I hit the I go over to pirate ship, click, because it goes straight to Etsy. It doesn't go to PayPal. So I can't do that. I have to do everything manually, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It just seems more work. I could be 100% wrong, but
She said, fine, whatever.
thank you.
Well, that's not what she typed, but
I know. Yeah, she did. That's fine. Look at her. That's what she typed.
that's fine, whatever.
Whatever.
Then what the hell are you doing over here?
And why are you complaining? Why are you complaining, girl?
Yes, they do. Etsy does have their processes automated pretty much. And then it prints out a pretty little piece of paper for her to take to her accountant at the end of the year. Oh, she did. She typed it. Yeah, whatever.
I thought she would. I thought she was going there. Okay, I lost my. Where'd it go? Hello.
Oh,
Oh
there she.
no.
Excuse me for living. Well, excuse me for living.
Excuse me for living. Now, if you ladies are starting and don't have a lot of supplies, and trust me, don't do what almost all of us did. We ran out, bought supplies because we thought we needed it, and then we found out we don't need it, and we have stuff that we don't even use.
Me.
And if you're gonna run out and buy something, if you're in the United States, go to the Dollar Tree and get that first. And then if you find out, oh, I really like this, and you want to, step it up and get some nicer stuff, well, then do that. But don't start off with all this expensive stuff.
What you gonna get at Dollar Tree?
Almost everything now.
No, not at mine.
Look, okay, like this little thing to punch holes with, $1. I think there was 2 of them with this one, $1. So you can punch your holes. They have all of the different types of linens and stuff to do, packages of them, $1.
Hey, Mona.
They've got oh, where is that little thing? It was so cute. I had it up here somewhere. Don't ask me to find it now. But they have a cutting board. I think it's like, I don't know, 9, 8, I don't know. I don't know where mine is right now. $1, and you can do your cutting and all that kind of stuff. Self-healing mat is what I'm trying to say. $1. And the list goes on and on and on. You can just get everything. For just starting, if you're just going to start with your paper stuff, And
So Mona said, I came across you by accident, but I know I'm coming back. LOL. I've already subscribed.
Thank you.
That's what I said. I think when YouTube went down tonight, they opened up into new portals. Yes, thrift stores definitely, Annie, ma'am.
Yeah. I get like all of my file folders. I don't think I've ever bought a file folder at an office place. It's always been at a
Me either. I go to the
yeah.
office. I go to the supply room.
Yeah, you got also.
I just go to work and go to the supply room.
And things like this, the newer type of ledger paper. I don't think I always get those too at secondhand stores. I haven't bought that in forever. What else?
Man, it's been months since I popped some tags.
What else? I can't think.
And see, I won't go to the thrift stores or Goodwill around here because they're filled with my stuff. After I donated all that stuff, I'm like, well, I can't go there now because there ain't gonna be nothing but my crap in there. Betty's like, please don't rebuy that crap and bring it back home. Me too, Lucy.
Funny. That would be funny. And then again, if you're new to all this, make sure, and you're going to go and you haven't bought stuff like this before, all the stores that sell this stuff, the regular stores, they have coupon days and good sales and stuff like that. Buy all your stuff used or on sale until you know what you really like.
Really, Leslie? Leslie said, I think if Canadian crafters saw what's available in the U.S., our heads would fall off.
Probably.
Exactly.
I've heard that. I've heard that a few times. That's why we have a lot of our Canadian friends buying, from our shops and stuff. and the sales that some of the ladies have.
That's what would happen, Sue. Well, I went the other day looking for the glue,
Oh yeah, I haven't been out. I've been out, but not to there.
and they only had one.
Oh, see, it's popular. They saw the video.
Johnny went, and she couldn't find any. She found some spray adhesive or something.
Yeah, the spray one.
Sarah's going night-night.
Good night. All right. So this little guy, I would call him done. And then to cover this, I'll put some kind of papers or something here to cover that up. I don't like how that looks. So let's glue something on there. Let me get my pile over here. My trash pile of Asian stuff. I'll put little Asian stuff on here. Let's see. I've got some leftover of these pages. I could put some of that on there. Or
Uh-oh. All these Canadians just found them a group.
Found a group? What do you mean?
Well, no, because they're all like, "Oh, I live there too. I live there too. Where I live there too. Where are you? Where are you?"
How fun! That's fun.
Hey, Terry.
Jerry who?
Terry Chavez.
Hey, Jerry. Okay, let's use some of this stuff. Oh my gosh. I think they came out so cute, the little ones. I'm sorry, I think they're cute. So put a little piece of that up there. Turn that off.
I'm in southern Canada. I live in Texas.
Yep, that's about as southern Texas as you can get. I mean, southern Canada you can get.
So, has that hurricane figured out where the hell it's going?
I don't know. It's just been kind of like swirly time.
It's crazy. It's November the 11th. All right already with the damn hurricanes.
But isn't this like hurricane season?
Well, November's the end of it.
But what part of November? Maybe it's not the end.
This ain't your department. What the hell you doing over here? Coco, they're Citrusolve. It's a degreaser.
Citric, natural citric.
Uh-oh, Lisa said it hit her sister this morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello, Lee. Lee said no, December.
Aha.
Citrusol. You can find it on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Some places will tell you that the dollar store degreaser, but I haven't seen anybody use it.
No, I don't think that would work. It's not concentrated enough.
Hurricane season ends November the 30th. Thank you, Nancy.
There you go.
Well,
so got a few more days.
Yeah, and 2020 is going to make sure
they use every single day.
Rosemary did a Citrusol video a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I doubt she titled it that.
You know what? I have made. I'm. You guys have to help me do this because I can't. There's no way I can go back. But starting with the new year, I am going to try really hard to title things properly when it comes, and also this stuff here, when making these things, I'm going to put the timestamp on, like sometimes we have like 3-4 hours going on. People don't want to watch the whole thing. They just want to know how to make the little book, right? So I'm going to start putting a timestamp. Okay, little books, 1 minute, 29 seconds.
Get
I mean,
Mary out
1
today to
hour,
help you.
29 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And that way people can come back and one particular thing they want to make or something. But you guys have to remind me, you have to help me.
That'll make Darla's life easier.
Are you kidding? She'd probably find it faster the old-fashioned way.
That's like Mary, man. Her videos.
What's that? Does she have them timestamped?
Yeah, she does.
She does.
She goes back in and she puts she catalogs everything underneath in the description.
Oh my goodness. I see. I can't do that. Either I've convinced myself I don't have the time to do that, or I really don't have the time to do that, or I just don't care to do that.
That's the thing, Coco. Is Rosemary does so many different things in a video. It's hard to put them in a playlist, but you could do like a caboodle playlist.
Yeah.
Oh, Darla already put the video up.
Which one?
The Citrusol.
Oh, see? I really just need her. I really don't need to make a list. I've convinced myself that I need the list, but I think I just need Darla.
So that pokey tool has a bone folder on the other end?
Thank you. $1.
$1.
And
So
I use it a lot.
That's 50 cents a tool.
That's right.
Hey, Deborah Brown.
Hey, Deborah.
She said that's what Mary does, and it's a lot of work.
See, you just said the operative word. See, like the thing is, Mary, she's sort of like a freewheeler. I mean, she goes on and she tells you herself, I don't know what we're going to do tonight, but we're blah, blah. But the thing is, I have to get certain things done or pretend that I am, for each kit. I just can't like do whatever I want. I have to at least be doing this. So I have to, anyway, it just seems too complicated to me. I think I'm probably making it more than it is, but it just seems complicated. All right, ladies, we've made this little book, and this is, whoops, I need something down here. And so little things can be written in here. Let's put some more doodads down here. Let's do doodad. Cover that all up. There's a lot of cool things you could put in here. Remember, I don't do all the work for you. I just do some of the work. When you get, because those of you that are new here, I make all this stuff and then I sell them in my shop. So I don't finish them off the way I would finish them if they're mine, because you get to have fun putting more stuff inside. So they're sort of like semi-done.
I know about Victoria.
Which Victoria? In Canada?
Yep.
Ooh, the gardens there.
I don't know about all that. I just know that Victoria and Edmonton and Montreal and Quebec, we have distribution centers in.
All right. So we've made 3 of the little books already. What time is it? You getting tired, huh? I'm sure you're very. I think you started tired.
Mississauga.
Hmm.
I don't know. Lucy's BFF lives in Mississauga, Swaga. I don't know.
That's easy for her to say.
That's what I'm saying. MISSISS. MI crooked letter I, crooked letter I. AUGA.
That's worse than Mississippi. All right. What's next? I'm thirsty. My drink's behind me.
What, your Pepsi? Oh, I need a brain break. A brain break.
Yeah.
So, do you know what that little strawberry is hanging off your tomato pincushion?
Yeah, I'm supposed to use it to sharpen that up.
Good girl.
I don't know if it's what's supposed to be in there is in there. Let's see. This does feel a little sharper now. Hello. Maybe it might work. Maybe it is. Because this is old, so it probably does have the right stuff. Okay. I think what we'll do is today's Wednesday, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah. I couldn't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going back and forth so much I forgot. Did we already do one day and now we're on the next one?
No, tonight was a long ride through YouTube over to Facebook, back down to YouTube.
I think what we'll do tomorrow.
Nobody knew about the strawberry.
Oh, interesting. I think tomorrow we'll work a little bit on some of the bottles and maybe some of the stuff that was in the tins. Maybe we'll work with some of that tomorrow. Because all the other little books, whatever you want to turn into a book, it's all basically these, because they're small, they're all basically the same. It's just, one stitch down the middle with whatever kind of paper you want to put in there. So I think you're kind of all booked out, you know how to do all that already. And so maybe we'll work on some of these little toys. What we can do with those.
Cool.
And yeah.
Oh, Patricia knew about the strawberry.
There you go.
Stick-on needle grabbers.
Some of those, maybe. Oh, maybe we'll play. Who knows? You'll only know if you come back. So I'm going to. I think what I want to do is I want to show you, because I don't know. Let me rephrase all that. I'm going to show you what I made for the little wintry thing. This isn't for a kid or nothing. There's just some journals I made. I'm going to put in the shop. But see what you think about them, because it's not my cup of tea. But I have to make things that aren't necessarily me, but other people might like. So a few people had asked me to make a wintry thing, and then other people had said, could you make like a little farm theme thing? So I thought, you know what? Neither one of those is really me. So how about if I just put them together? Kill two birds, you know what I'm saying? So let me show you what I did. And then you guys tell me if I'm way out of my mind. Okay. Because I've already told you guys, I don't like to do holidays, because then if you get stuck with them, you're stuck with them, till the next holiday. This way, if it's just seasonal, you got the whole season in it, and they can roll over into any other time. You're not stuck. So they come in this little bag. I have these little bags. I put most of these the size of journal in them. And I always put a bunch of set of ephemeras there. So this one, he's a winterized llama. He's very winterized, as you can see. And I used fabric that is, what do you call this stuff? Chicken wire fabric. And then when I think of winter, I think of those aspen trees that have a little bit of turn white and have snow on them. And then of course some like what do you call these? Oh, snowflakes stuff. And I figured if people don't like the winterized look, they can always just take it off that thing right there. And then you just have your farmhouse look, right? Exactly.
And
Yeah.
a llama with earmuffs.
No, those are poinsettias.
Poinsettias.
There you go. Yeah. But it does have a little muff around the neck. Pray tell, he does. Okay. So he's kind of cute. I do think I think it's a she. I'm not sure. I think she's kind of cute. Let me move this over. All right. So inside, you have some pockets. These are all done with the file folders. And then this is some where did I get this from? Oh, this is old wallpaper. And then just some cards and some just little, whatever. If it looked halfway farmhouse, I threw it in. Oh, it's sporting. Okay. And of course I had to put a cow in there. And then I just put different papers. It's really they're pretty simple for you to do whatever you want. Though you guys know when I make them, I make you work. I make you figure out what you're going to do with them. And this is some printed canvas. And I had some canvas that had some different stuff that had to do with kitchens and stuff. So I put a little piece of something in each of them.
So Jennifer said, is that actual chicken wire on there or is it fabric?
It's fabric. I almost put real chicken wire and I said, no, I can't go that way because that's a little too much. I'm making another one that's going to have a little door that has the chicken wire, but this one doesn't. And those were the leftover pieces I had of all that. So I tried to stay with paper that was kind of nondescript, that kind of went with the, oh, look at Mr. Porky. Look how cute he is. And he's got his family with him and everything. And he likes to eat corn, so. And here are some recipe cards. Oh, and milk the cow. And of course you have to have a rooster in any farm situation. You have to. You just have to. I was going to say that paper's upside down, but it goes both ways. Never mind.
I like that with the phones on it.
Oh, little spoons and forks.
Aw.
Another recipe card. Oh, you have a little pickle bag. What's a farm without a pickle bag? And then I made these little file folders with little kitchen-y stuff. Oh man, this is, got the moo cows and the pigs and the roosters and all that kind of fun stuff. And then a couple of more of the file folders. They each have one of each of those file folders. And then that's pretty much the journal. But it's a file folder. And I think it is kind of
Cute.
country-y, I think. I don't know. I'm guessing. But then it comes with a whole slew of kitchen like country slash kitcheny stuff. Whoops, menu. For you to play with in the actual on some recipe cards. A couple of recipe cards, maybe more than a couple of recipe cards, maybe quite a few recipe cards.
Wow.
Pasta thing and some scraps from those papers. And I had this one book, this one recipe book that was gigantic printing. And I thought they're big enough where you can cut all the words out, and put them on pages and stuff. So I threw one of those in each one also so that you could tear all those things apart. So I made 4 different ones. The only thing really, well, the paper is different, but basically the same. But the covers are different. It's a different animal. That's the only thing that's different on them. This one, this one's a sheep.
Aw. With a hat.
No, flowers. Thank you.
Right, a hat.
And then the other one is what? Aw, the other one's a moo cow. Look how cute he is.
With a hat.
What's that?
With a hat.
Yeah. And then the other one, oh, is a rooster. She's got the same hat on. Oh, with apples down there. Oh, and they all have these little things somewhere. Because I thought, well, apples, they come out in the fall, which is right before winter. So ipso facto, apples. Anyway, oh, I just lost my something. So that's what I was working on last week. Trying to get those out before winter was over.
We haven't even gotten there yet.
I know, but it goes so fast. Aren't cows female? What did I say? I must have said something. No pig? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I'm just a show. I wasn't kidding. I did have the chicken wire. It was gonna go in the front, and then I decided against it. But anyway, so no, here's a rooster. Oh, see, here's the piggy.
Aw.
There's the little piggy.
That's cute.
And then here's a little chicken. Here's another little piggy.
Mm.
Another moo cow. Here's a rooster. Another chicken. Oh, another rooster. Another sheep, lamb, whatever it is. Another piggy and another rooster. So I did get some piggies. Anyway, that's what I've been playing with. Oh, Lucy. Now, what did I say about my cow?
You said him.
Oh. I thought cow was just a type of animal it was, but what do I know? Yeah, I call them all cows too. I don't care what sex they are. I don't discriminate. You're a cow, all right?
Cow, cow with horns.
Huh?
A cow with horns.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys crack me up. Well, ladies, it's been 3 hours. I appreciate you guys following me all over the place and back again.
Yeah, that was an ordeal. That was different.
That was different. Oh, Barb, this isn't sex ed.
No,
No, it's
Ed
sex.
is the cow's name.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Nana just got here. We're getting ready to go. What's going on?
Nana's been cooking probably.
Oh, okay. A heifer is a female and a bull male. Otherwise, they are cows. That's okay. They're all cows.
So are all chickens female?
Maybe.
And the rooster is the male?
I don't know. I think chickens are chickens, and then you have the hens, and you have just like people are people, but you have females and males. You have boys and girls, but they're all people. So I think sometimes you've got cows and chickens, and they're just like ducks. And then you can divide them up into what they are.
MR ducks. Oh no, I'm not.
I mean, like a bird, I don't think you're referring to the sex of the bird when you call it a bird, right?
So are you putting those journals in your Etsy? Nancy wants to know.
Yeah, they're going to be there. I'm not sure when. Probably I was going to put them in today, but I just I didn't have the energy to do it. I might do it tomorrow. Like fish.
Fish.
Are there different? Are there different? I don't know now. I'm going a little ditzy here.
You have a fish and you have a fishette.
Oh. Yeah, my goal, and I haven't done that yet. I want to get all of my leftover journals from all the caboodle kits from all the year. I want them all up in my shop. I wanted them by the middle of this month. I hope I get them up. I don't know, but I want them all up there and see, if anybody takes them because they seriously need a home. They seriously need homes because I'm gonna, need room for all my new junk I'm gonna make. Oh, and I've got some plans. I got some stuff in. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm just gonna let you celebrate a little bit. But I'm not sure what month this is gonna be either. It's going to be.
Terry wants a Frida.
Say what?
Terry Chavez wants a Frida.
Um, was she here all along? Does she know we already did that, or
No,
she
no,
does
no, no,
know
no.
that?
She just found you a month or so ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but okay. It's funny you said that. I think it's kind of spooky. I think she was reading my mind. Okay, you have to look at this, and you have to also think of Frida. I'm not sure what month we're going to do that because we've already got December's.
Peg leg.
No. And we might be playing with some more mica stuff with this one, with different shapes of micas. So this is 1 month. And we are going to do the what did we call it? I forgot what we called it.
Which one?
My brain is so tired. Corsets. No, not well. You're kind of close, but it's not a corset. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I haven't. It's in my head. Um, I haven't made it yet, so I have to make sure that it's easily made, so you guys don't get frustrated. I don't want to make things that are too hard to do.
It's
But
not her poster bed that they carried her out in, is it?
no. Oh, see, Darla knows what I'm talking about. The Silk Road. I'm gonna be putting one of those together because I got a lot of new people that weren't around when I had some of that stuff together. And then um and then I've asked a few people have asked me to put um the African women and the fabric from Africa and stuff like that, to try and put that into one. So I've got like about already 3 set up for next year in my head. And you know Lucy, I got them on Etsy. I'll get you the link. He doesn't sell just, I don't think. He doesn't sell just the circles. What I got was a variety pack. He just throws, it's by weight, and he throws leftover stuff, small pieces, things he's punched out, and I just separated everything into like things, but it was just all in a bag by the weight. I'll get you his. I don't know what it is right now because I don't remember anything, but I'll get you the link to that. Right, not to be confused with Yellow Brick Road. No. No yellow bricks. But I had this book, which it was weird. Johnny has the same book, and I have the same book, and I've been reading it. This is my favorite book. But it has the stuff, the stuff about Marco Polo and where he went and things like that. And of course, it had to do with the Silk Road. So it was real interesting. So it re-sparked all my interest about that period of time, which it's never really gone away. But and I have most of the stuff. There's not a lot of stuff that I would have to get. And that's another thing, as I'm putting these kits together in my head, I have to make sure that I can get stuff that's interesting and that I'm able to get it without me running all over the place. So I have to build upon the things that I already have. That name does not look familiar. Let me look, because it wasn't that long ago, so it'd be close up to the top of my Etsy shopping. Hold on one second. I'll get that for you. Purchases. Wait a minute. It wasn't that long. Well, I just got it in the mail, so maybe it was a while since I did actually order it. Yes, that's who it is. That's who I got it from.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. And he may sell them like that, but when I bought mine, he only had what else was I supposed to look for in Etsy? Somebody asked me something.
The Rusty Peacock.
No, not that.
Napkins from Serbia. Where'd you get them?
Oh, hold on. Man, when was that? That was been a while. Let me check real quick. I can find it. I have the technology. Purchases. Can you do a search thing? Oh, if I just punch in napkins. I wonder if it'll pop up. Napkins. Oh. So that was where? Hold on. Let me see if that says Serbia. Where does it tell you where they are? Oh, yeah. Here we go. No, it's called Decoupage Mood is what I got them from.
Okay. I got mine from Successful Something. Successful Story.
Yeah. And if you buy, and if you're the crazy ladies like we are, and you buy way too many that you don't need, if you buy over $35, it's free shipping.
$35 worth of napkins?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Well, I'm looking. They have a whole bunch I didn't see last time. I should never even looked again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how cute. Well, she's not cheap. These aren't cheap at all.
Yeah, mine weren't either, and I had to buy 4 of it.
Well, she has quite a few where you can just buy one. But if you just buy one, they're like, anywhere from $1 to $1.50. But if you only want one, what the heck? You don't want to be buying 500 of them.
No.
And let me look here. It'd be funny if they had the one you got. I don't see. Oh, she has a whole bunch of new ones that are really different. And if you do want something unique that isn't on everyone else's, oh, look at this one. Oh man.
What was the name of it again? Decoupage what?
I'll put the link. Hold on, you guys. I hate looking at this stuff. Paste. Yep, I really hate looking at this stuff. But there's this one really, really cute one. Oh, it's adorable. It's a little kid on a moon, and that's what we're going to be doing next month, the moon. That would be perfect, but it would never get here in time.
Not from Serbia.
No. Nope. Nope. Oh, there's a little napkin, almost like the one I got. It's different, though.
Laura Kai wants to know, where did you get all the native images? And Leslie said to tell you that she did a bunch of eco print boils this week. Thanks to you. They look amazing.
Wow. I'm so happy. Where did I get the what images?
The native.
Oh, the native images. Laura, I got them all over the place. And I'm just telling you the truth. I hunted and hunted and hunted for all those. A certain artist
Good
took
night,
all
Katie.
the photographs, but I had to find them where they were like in museums and stuff, their web pages where, it was free content. That I found them other places, but they weren't free content. So I had to keep looking and looking and looking. So,
I think I've seen Ninny's napkins.
You have?
Yeah, that's who Mona buys hers from. Ninny's Napkins in Canada.
Oh, well, see, that's closer.
Yep.
We need to all go look over there now.
I thought that'd be expensive coming from Canada, so I just surfed right on over to Serbia.
That's funny. Oh, there's some cupcakes, but they're not as cute as yours. Yep. She has some cute stuff, unusual stuff.
Betty buys from somebody in Canada, and I mean, she gets some awesome napkins.
Oh, look at these little doggies. They're so cute. I'm going to put the link in, you guys. I know a lot of you guys like animals. I'm going to give you the link straight to these dogs. They are so cute. Okay, go to those. Those are adorable. If you're a doggy lover, they're adorable. Mhm. Darla doesn't even want to look. Oh, well. Okay, ladies, now that we've helped you spend some money by giving you some links. What was I going to say? I don't know what my brain's gone. Anyway, tomorrow we'll try and work with some of the bottles and some of the littler things, that's there in the kit, and see some kind of maybe some fun things that we can do, maybe some things you haven't thought about, or maybe you can tell me some things I haven't thought about. She's too weak to look. Yeah, but just look at the doggies. Don't go anywhere else. The link goes straight to the dogs and then just leave. You don't have to look at anything else but the dogs. That last link there. They're adorable. And I like the color. It has a really vivid color. And they have cute expressions. Oh, I should have been having all of our little chickie doodles here. And the moo cows. What was the name of that movie with the little pig?
I don't know. Something about a web.
No, not that one. The other one.
Babe.
Oh, that was adorable. That's such a cute little movie. I hated the sequel. It was horrible. They ruined it. Does she have some right now? Does Nikki have some now? I know. Oh, well, I know she's got zillions, but
Looks like she's got a lot of flakers packages in her shop.
a lot of what?
Flakers.
What do you mean?
People who said, "Oh, me, 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 me."
They never paid.
Yep.
Oh, that's sad. That's too bad. Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, if I make any other ones, I think I'll be using I'll put them behind. I'll put them behind the cage. Not to keep them penned up, but to protect them from the wild coyotes.
Good night, Darla. Good night, Leslie.
Thank you for coming. So if you can, stop by tomorrow, and we'll see what kind of mischief we can get into. Let's let Susan go to bed. Everybody thanks Susan for being around. She's been working all day long.
All day.
Yes, and thank Betty for me, even though she never showed up.
I know.
And hopefully YouTube will cooperate, and we'll see you here tomorrow.
See ya.
Same channel.
All right.
All right. Thanks again.
Good night.
Bye, Susan.
Good night.